California, here we come. For this trip, we kick things off in Los Angeles with an inline skate lesson at Venice Beach and get a miniature look at LA's car culture. Next, we head down the coast towards San Diego to discover the meaning of the anti-mall and attempt to go surfing. Then it's off to the sand dunes before winding past the Salton Sea to Twentynine Palms for some world-class stargazing.
Welcome to California.
Thank you.
Can't wait to skate with you today.
I have not worn a pair of these since I was 19. I bought them yesterday, put them on the airplane, and here we are.
Here we are. We're here in Venice, California at the Venice Skate Plaza.
I wish my ice skates would do this. Should have brought my silk bonnet for the curls. Let's jump off a plane from Minnesota, put on a pair of rollerblades, and go skating at Venice Beach. That is the ultimate Southern California experience.
Okay. First step's done.
Yeah.
High five.
Okay.
Let's go. Something that would be fun to practice with your ice skating background would be crossovers.
My thighs are burning.
Yeah, right?
See that one? That was smooth. Smooth as butter. Oh. Maybe a little overconfident. Okay, so tell me more about Skate Hunnies.
Yeah, so I started Skate Hunnies about 6 years ago when I moved to LA, and I, like you, was quite new on rollerblades.
Yeah.
And I had moved here, fell in love with skating, and wanted to find other people that skated like me, so started a meetup at the beach, and now it's like I get to wake up every day, come to Venice, run into a bunch of my friends, skate to grab ice cream, maybe end the day looking at the sunset over the beach, and it's amazing.
This sounds like a great community.
It is. It's really important for us to provide opportunities for people to learn to skate and access the sport. The private lesson that we did today is one of a bunch of different offerings that we have. We do group lessons. It's like, you did amazing today, by the way.
It was easier than I thought. One of the things that makes Venice Beach so iconic is the energy along the boardwalk, including its street food. And LA is known for street tacos. So we've arranged to learn more with Chef Cregg at Green Haus Kitchen Studio.
We are going to dive into a lot of quintessential Mexican cuisine.
Fabulous.
LA is known for great street tacos, great Latin food, and we're going to do a lot of it today. We're going to form some tortillas in a bowl with some flour and some salt. We're going to mix it together with our whisk, and then we're going to slowly add a little bit of water at a time, mix until we achieve a nice pliable dough. Handmade tortillas is one of those skills that you should have in your back pocket because it will cost you pennies to make tortillas at home, okay? We need to make some condiments. So the first condiment we're gonna make together is our tomatilla salsa verde.
It's good. Throw a piece of chicken in there, it's soup.
We are gonna make some chipotle chicken. We have a wonderful adobo marinade that we have marinated overnight with this chicken. There's always a taqueria that has their different spin on their salsas and their sauces and their meat preparations. I think LA, in my opinion, has some of the best street tacos, street food, period. Okay.
All right.
Time to dig in. It's gonna be messy. All right. Cheers. The tortillas are great. Good job.
You have to make them more often because they're more supple when you make them yourself.
As long as you have good technique, good flavors, and good company, best kind of day.
I agree. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
As I lose out my taco. As we finish learning about one SoCal obsession, we move on to another. LA's car scene, specifically street drifting. Thankfully, nobody handed me the keys to a real drift car. We're starting small, very small. Hi there.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm one of the owners here at Super G. We do mini car racing, mini Z, 128 scale, and we do 10 scale drifting here. So you can either come and rent a car, try it out, see if it's for you, or you can get a car for yourself. We have tons and tons and tons of parts to upgrade the car, everything from aesthetics to performance gains.
My kiddos would love it.
Oh, I'm sure they would. Usually people rent it once and they end up wanting to get one right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and right here, this is the main event.
Yeah.
These are called 110 drift cars. So the other part of it is the competition side. The worlds are actually held here. About 1,000 people are part of this. This year, we have 28 different regions in the US that are actually competing to determine their winner to send them here at the end of the year to determine the world champ.
That's amazing.
LA is such a strong car culture environment. A lot of our customers are actually car people. People always say, I want to make a miniature version of my real car, but they really do. All right, I'll give you a quick rundown. Basically, when you pull the trigger here, the car will go.
Okay.
And then you turn it right and left like a real car.
All right, let's do this. I meant to do that. I don't even know if I've ever done Mario Kart.
I would try to just get around the track first.
Oh, shoot, where's the flow traffic?
Other way. People will dodge you.
It's like teaching my daughter how to drive.
I think you're doing pretty good for the first half. Are you sure you haven't done this before?
No, never.
That really is.
I mean, unless you count drifting my minivan in a snowdrift. It's better than video games because you have a physical object in front of you and you have to figure out how to make it work in real life. There we go. Okay, then turn. Okay, I really think I just need to watch somebody who knows what they're doing because I certainly do not. Which car is yours?
That one right there.
The one that I hit? Cool.
One of them.
Okay. Yeah. We wrap up day one with classic movie star vibes as we stay at the Culver Hotel. A centerpiece of downtown Culver City, this hotel is famous for hosting cinema legends during the golden age of filmmaking. Today, it offers guests the chance to experience some of the same indulgences, from jazz during dinner to cozy bars where infamous card games were once played, to plaza-side breakfasts next to the Culver Steps. Next, we hit the road, and this is California, so it's a top-down situation. Because Minnesota is home to both America's first and biggest indoor shopping malls, we couldn't pass up the intrigue of the Anti-Mall in Costa Mesa.
Welcome to the Lab Anti-Mall. We are known as an incubator for small businesses, especially family-owned businesses. The Lab is actually an acronym for Little American Businesses. We have people hang out all day long with their computers and really trying to attract that college kid who didn't really have their own shopping environment with an artist's touch. We get a lot of visitors to Southern California. There are multiple hotels within walking distance, and a lot of people find their way here and enjoy our California kind of indoor-outdoor shopping experience. And we've got great food and beverage, so they stay here and relax for a long time.
This is not something we can experience in Minnesota year-round.
No, I wouldn't think so. This is our stage area for our musicians who come, but it's also our directory of all of our small business owners, and you can see we have quite a cast of characters here. But we just want to make sure that our patrons understand these are small business, here's the owners. When you go into the shop, you will see the same face. Please feel free to hang out, walk around. There's so many treasures here, so please enjoy.
I wish to see a ukulele show. Charlotte, I hope you get your wish. That evening, we land in Del Mar, just north of San Diego, right on time for a beautiful beach sunset. Sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and we're about to go surfing. Everything everywhere looks like a movie set. I'm Cady.
Cady. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Are you excited to surf today?
I'm nervous and excited.
I'm excited to get you out there. This spot's super mellow, really nice for beginners. Good, all right, hands are gonna come flat. Go ahead and push up, and then we're gonna turn to the right. Yeah, looking good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, how do we feel? Sometimes we take a nosedive, which I promise you'll know what that is when it happens to you.
I should have brought a mouth guard for my teeth. That sounds terrifying.
This isn't hockey, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
You'll be all right. So cool.
I've never had so much fun being so terrible at something, but that's all part of trying something new.
That was so cool.
Thank you so much for taking me.
So nice meeting you. You killed it out there.
I can't believe I stood.
You said it?
Yeah! I did it. I'm excited to come back and try it again.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a place here where you can surf all year round. Anyone can do it. All ages, all skill levels, anyone's welcome.
Fabulous,
Yeah.
yeah. And there's no better California experience than
truly,
to go surfing.
Truly.
After an action-packed morning, I decided to slow things down. We headed over to Torrey Pines State Beach and discovered I wasn't the only one taking in the scene. That's amazing.
Ever been exposed to plein air painting?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's when you paint outdoors in the open air. Thus, it's plein air, which is a French term.
So did you sketch it first?
Yes, I sketched it first. I write a few notes, Torrey Pines on a spring day, and I'm going to try to capture the atmosphere and those cliffs.
What a great way to spend a beautiful day. You're so lucky.
I am so Wait, this is my office?
I know, that's what my surfing instructor told me this morning.
Yep, not bad.
Just crawled under.
Look at that thing, look. There you go.
From the softer sands where we surfed that morning to the towering cliffs of Torrey Pines, you can find some amazing diversity along the coastlines of California in just a short drive. Not all sand in Southern California comes with ocean views. Next stop, the Imperial Sand Dunes, also known as Glamis. A haven for off-road enthusiasts, this is one of the largest sand dune systems in the country. We check in at Gilmore's Offroad to see what it's all about.
Ready?
Yep.
All right.
It's like a roller coaster you're in charge of.
Roller coaster.
One day we're surfing on the ocean, and now we're surfing in the sand. Have I ever even driven a four-wheeler? No. Golf carts, that's about it. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Out.
Floor
Oh yeah, it feels just like snow. Holy crap, that's got way more power than I thought. From action-packed dunes to desert oasis, we make our way to Twentynine Palms. We checked into the Reset Hotel. Housed on 180 acres in the Mojave Desert, This aptly named property is designed for space, reflection, and a true chance to escape. The next morning, we head to Tin Town, an area of downtown Twentynine Palms popular with both locals and visitors. It's the perfect place to find regional cuisine and eclectic shopping. We pop into Desert General, part bookstore, part boutique. This shop features an assortment of local stories and artisanal gifts, jewelry, and art, all carefully curated by owners Francoise and Patrick. Twentynine Palms is one of the best places in Southern California to experience the desert night sky. We head to Sky's the Limit Observatory and Nature Center to learn more.
We're Sky's the Limit, an all-volunteer nonprofit. Our mission here is to provide the opportunity for hands-on learning about the desert, earth, and sky.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm an astronomer, so I like to look at the sky. And my tool to do that is the telescope that we have here. This area provides us with a very beautiful dark sky. The dome is here to protect the telescope, primarily actually from the wind. But to use it, what we're going to do is we're going to open this shutter here, and then once we get it open, then we'll be able to see all the way to the zenith. So I can actually go to the solar system. This is going to go all the way around.
So this is moving as we're...
Yeah, so we're moving about 600 miles an hour towards the east right now, and the apparent motion of the sky is to the west, and this will just follow Jupiter all the way down until it sets.
I'm so excited because this is like all my hopes and dreams right now.
I got to tell you, I forgot to take the lens cap off.
That's exactly what I would have done.
So what you're going to do is you're going to look right down this eyepiece and look at Jupiter. You should see a nice bright planet right in the center. There'll be 4 Galilean moons in line. This is 400 million miles away, and we can see bands on the top of the atmosphere. That's just
a white top.
That's just remarkable to me.
Yeah, I see color in it.
So what you see here is the Great Orion Nebula. It's actually in the middle star in the sword in Orion. So Orion constellation shoulders. These are his knees. This is the belt. And this is the sword that we actually can't see super well right now because it's surrounded by all of this interstellar gas and dust. So this is a stellar nursery. There are baby stars here. This bright white star is actually very young for a star. It's only 50,000 years old.
Wow.
And it's actually quite close. It's only about 1,500 light years away. It sounds really far, but the Milky Way is about 87,000 light years across. So in galactic talk, it's actually a close neighbor.
Can you tell me why you come out to this specific location?
Well, first off, it's beautiful. But it's also what we call a Bortle 3-4 area, which means it's very, very dark. So you get a really good, clear view of the sky. And in summertime, the Milky Way is just spectacular here. This is a beautiful place. And Twentynine Palms is an amazing little town. There's so much to do here, and the people are so nice and welcoming. So it's a spectacular place to be.
From the beach to the dunes to the edge of the Mojave, this trip kept shifting the scenery and the pace. A little distance from the familiar gives us the chance to break routine, shift perspective, and notice more than we did before. And maybe that's the best reason to travel.